us, okay, to keep thinking of what we learned last time, so that when we start, you are able to answer.
Yes, teacher.
quickly. Okay, so yes, Pretty, you can now take us through the prayers, opening prayers. Pretty, you can start. Okay, to keep thinking of what we learned last time, so that when we start, you are able to answer.
Yes, teacher.
Pretty, we are waiting for you. Pretty, are you there? The prayers, opening prayers. Okay, have we lost Pretty to pray for us? Pretty, can you pray for us? Yeah, you can unmute and pray.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, lead us into the opening prayer.
Come, yes, and thank you for this beautiful day. I want to thank you for this bright afternoon. We thank you for the gift of our parents. We thank you for the gift of our friends. We thank you for through this lesson that we are going to go through. Bless us. Give us knowledge and wisdom. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you. Amen. Thank you, Pretty, for opening the class with the prayers, opening our lesson with the prayers. Thank you so much. May God bless you. So, learners, as Pretty said, this is a very bright afternoon. So this afternoon, we are going to be learning mathematics in primary 6. So please, 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 you should always follow your timetable so that you don't miss. So let's go straight and look at what we learned last time. What did we learn last time? Okay, let me pick some few people here to tell us. Richard, can you tell us what we learned? Richard? Good.
Hello? Yes?
Yes, yeah, we can hear you. Can you remind us on what we learned last time?
We learned changing kilometers to meters.
Okay, have you missed the lesson? Okay, that one is saying. Kasozi, can you also tell us what did we look at? Did we look at that, Kasozi?
Finding the area of rectangles and squares.
Okay, that is from Jordan. Another person, Albert. Yes, Albert.
Hello?
Yes, Albert. Yes, Albert. Can you tell us what we learned? Someone is saying changing kilometers to meters. Someone is saying finding area of a square. Richard is also on. Richard, do you want to remind us again? Okay, let's hear from Dorcas. Yes, Dorcas.
Yes,
Dorcas.
teacher.
Yes,
teacher.
What did we learn last time in mathematics P6?
We learned about finding the area of a rectangle. When finding area of a rectangle when perimeter is given.
Very good, very good. Thank you, Dorcas. So we learned about finding area of a rectangle when perimeter is given. So in this case, when perimeter is given, it means that there will be some missing sides. There will be some missing side. Yes, Joel also said we learned about finding area of a rectangle when perimeter is given. Thank you, Joel. Okay, that one, Joel put it on the charts. So that is what we learned last time, to find area of a rectangle when they have given you perimeter. So we looked at some of these questions which I'm putting for you, but we may not go through all of them, but at least we can go through number 1. Yes. So let me have someone to explain to us number one. How did you do number one? To find, the question is the length of a rectangle is 12 centimeters and its perimeter is 40 centimeters. Calculate its area. So you should know, how do we calculate area of a rectangle and what have they given us in the question and what do we find first? So let's have some few people to give us the idea about this. Yes, Elizabeth, can you come and tell us how do we calculate the area there? Elizabeth, what are the procedures?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, can you look at number one and explain? Okay, Elizabeth. Kelly, yes, Kelly, can you come on and explain number one, Kelly?
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Yes,
Yes,
number
teacher.
one. Can you read number one?
The length of a rectangle is 12 centimeters and its perimeter is 40 centimeters. Calculate its area.
So how do we get the area?
Area equals length times width.
Okay. Now in
But
that
teacher, I have
case,
to find them. I have to find the missing. I have to find the width first.
okay,
So I wrote length plus width. I first drew the rectangle. Then I wrote the length on the length side, and in the middle perimeter.
okay, continue.
Now I wrote length plus width plus length plus width equals perimeter.
Okay, continue.
12 centimeters plus width plus 12 centimeters plus width equals 40 centimeters.
Good.
12 now I put 12 centimeter. I collected like terms.
Good.
I put 12 centimeters plus 12 centimeters in brackets plus width in brackets,
Correct.
which equals to 40 centimeters.
Good. Continue.
20 now 12 centimeters 12 centimeters plus 12 centimeters equals 24 centimeters. Now with also width plus width equals 2 width. I mean 2W,
Good.
which equals 40 centimeters. Now I'm going to take 24 centimeters to I'm going to take collect like terms again.
Good.
24 centimeters minus 24 centimeters plus 2W equals 40 centimeters minus 24 centimeters.
Correct.
Now those 24 centimeters will be equals to 0 plus 2W, which equals to 16 centimeters.
Okay, correct.
2W equals to 6 centimeters.
Okay, so here when you subtracted 40 minus 24, you got 16, eh?
16, yes.
Okay,
But it have brought 26.
Okay, 16. Very good. Continue.
Then I wrote 2W equals 16 centimeters. 2W out of 2 and 16 out of 2. 16 centimeters out of 2.
Correct. You can continue.
Then we divide 2W and 2. It will be equal to 1. And 2W divided by 16 centimeters equals to 8 centimeters. Therefore, 2W equals to 8 centimeters. Width equals to 8 centimeters.
Thank you. That is the width. Then you can now calculate the area.
Area equals to length times width. Area
Okay.
equals to 12 centimeters times 8 centimeters. Area
Okay.
equals 96 centimeters square.
Thank you. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Kelly, for taking us through that. Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much. Thank you so much. So members, I hope you have been following what Kelly has been doing. This is what we looked at last time already. And Kelly has explained it all. So Kelly said that if you read the question carefully, you find that the width is missing. So we first look for the width which is missing. So when he was looking for the width, Kelly, you can mute. Okay, thank you. So when he was looking for the width, he calculated using perimeter. He looked for the width using perimeter. So he said perimeter of a rectangle is length plus width plus length plus width, which gives you perimeter, which is 40. So our length is 12. Because there are two, I collected like terms, 12 plus 12, which gives us 24, and width plus width is give us 2W, which is equals to 40. So now here he said 24, you collect the like term. So he took 24 to the other side of 40. So when 24 is going there, because it is positive, when it is crossing equal sign, it becomes negative. That's why he subtracted 24 minus 24 plus 2W equals to 40 minus 24. So 24 minus 24 remains 0 here. And then here remains 2W. So to get the value of W, you divide both sides by 2, so that you remain with only one W, which is W. So here we get 16 as your width. Okay, our width becomes 8. Therefore, if you have got the width now is 8, the length now is 12, you can now find the area. So area equals to length times width. That is 12 centimeters times 8 centimeters, which has given us 96 centimeters. That has been from Kelly. Kelly, you deserve a very wonderful hand clap and the flowers. Thank you. So members, this is what you were supposed to do in the previous lesson. Please, P6 class, this question can, in your class, they may not just bring for you direct that find the area of a rectangle. They can hide the width, they can hide the length, and they give you perimeter and one of the sides. So you should be very careful, primary 6. So let's look at what we are going to learn today. Now, today we are going to look at finding. Today we are going to look at finding area of a square when perimeter is given. So the other day it was a rectangle. So today it is going to be a square. That is what we are going to look at today. Finding area. Yes, it is there coming on your screen. Finding area when perimeter of a square is given. Are we together? So they will put for you a square. They will put for you a square like this, because you know that a square has all the sides equal. So they will put for you a square like this. Sometimes they may not even draw for you. They can just ask you in statement form. Now they will say, oh, the perimeter of this square, maybe they can say the perimeter of this square is 40. Say the perimeter of this square is 40. 40 centimeters. So they can say perimeter of the square below is 40 centimeters. Then they ask you to calculate its area. Are you seeing? This is what we are going to look at right now. That the perimeter of the figure below is 40 centimeters. Find its area. Find the area of the figure. So yet you know that this figure is a square, and a square has the sides here, and all the sides are equal. So for you to get the area of this square, area is equals to, here you will say area is equals to side side, area is equals to side times side. Now, is 40 your side? No, 40 is not my side. So that means there is need for us to find the side first. So that is what we are going to be looking at now. So meaning that before you find the area, you need to first find the unknown side, which is not given. Since perimeter, a square has all the sides equal. So in this case, they only give you perimeter. They don't give you the side. So you have to look for the side and then you find the area. So let's go deep into the lesson and see how we are going to be dealing with this problem. Okay. So these are the steps you are going to follow. These are the steps that you are going to follow whenever they ask you to find area, when they have given you perimeter of a square. These are the steps. Step number one, yes, step number one, this is the step that you are going to follow. Okay, Gloria, can you read for us step number one? Gloria?
Yes,
Gloria,
teacher.
okay, read for us step number one.
First, find the unknown side of a square.
Okay, read step number two.
To find the side when perimeter of a square is given, divide the perimeter by 4.
Okay, divide the perimeter by 4. We shall see why are we dividing it by 4. Can you give it, Gloria? Can you give the reason why we are dividing it by 4? Gloria?
Yes, teacher.
Why do you think we are going to divide the perimeter by 4?
Because all sides are equal.
All sides are equal and it has 4 sides. I have seen somebody has named himself as Teacher Tony, yet Teacher Tony has only 1 phone. Okay, let's continue. Gloria, read the third one.
To find the area of a square, multiply side times side.
Very good. So those are the steps you are going to follow whenever you get a question like what we are going to look at right now. Now, the first step we are going to do, because for you to find the area, thank you, Gloria, you can mute yourself. Thank you. So the first step you are going to first do is to find the side, because for you to find the area of a square, you must know the side. Because area of a square is side times side. But how do you find the side? You will be finding the side by dividing the given perimeter by 4. So any given perimeter there, you will be dividing it by 4. You will be dividing it by 4. So that is what you have to know. Okay. So this is example 1. This is our example 1. Okay. Let me get someone to read for us example 1. Okay. Who is going to read for us example 1? Jude, can you read for us example 1? Jude? Yes, Jude, go ahead and read.
The perimeter of a square is 48 centimeters. Find the area of the square.
Very good. Very good. Very good, Jude. Thank you for reading louder. Now,
Yes.
Yes. So here they are saying that the perimeter of a square is 48 centimeters. Find the area of the square. Who can remember the steps we are supposed to follow? Who can remember those steps? Is there someone to give us the steps that we are supposed to follow? Yes. Phillips, can you tell us what is the first step that we are going to do to find the area of this square? Phillips and Jordan?
We are going to first find the unknown side.
We are going to first find the unknown side of a square. Thank you. Thank you, Phillips. Let's listen from Gift. Gift, how do we find the unknown side of a square when perimeter is given? Gift? Kole? Gift? Sorry, Gift, you can go ahead and unmute. Good. How are we going to find? Philip said that we are going to first find the unknown side. Let me draw that that square. Let me try to draw that square. Okay, so if I draw a square like this, square has all the sides equal. So when I draw it like this, I should be able to have the 4 sides equal. This side is equals to this side, is equals to this side, is equals to this side. But when I read the question, 48 is not the side. 48 is the distance, the total distance all around that shape I've drawn. So meaning that our perimeter here is equals to 48 centimeter. Now, so let's go back and get from Gifty. You can hear that Philip said that we should first find the side, because here they're asking for area. And you know that the formula for area is equals to side times side. But when you look here, you find that 48 is not the side. So don't run and multiply 48 times 48. You look for the side. So how do we look for the side, Gifty? You can now take over. Yes, Gift. How are we going to look for the side?
We find the area, we multiply.
Okay. So let me explain this one for the first time members. Because you know that this is the side, how do we calculate perimeter of a square? Gift, are you still there? Yes, Gift. How do we calculate the perimeter of a square?
Again, perimeter is equal to side plus side plus side plus side.
Very good. The perimeter of a square, we said it is side plus side plus side plus side. That gives us perimeter. Thank you, Gift. That gives us perimeter. Now, the reason why our step there is telling us that we shall be dividing. The reason why our step is telling us that we are going to be dividing the given perimeter by 4. This is the reason. Here we have side plus side plus side plus side, but none of the side is given. So what is side plus side plus side plus side? What do we get? Gift, let me pick someone else. Okay. When I have side plus side plus side, what do we get? Cynthia? Cynthia? Okay. Can we pick from Precious? Precious. S plus S plus S plus S. What do we get?
Yes, teacher.
When we are adding S plus S plus S plus S, what answer are we going to get?
4S.
There we shall get 4S. So our 4S is equals to, now in this case, they have given us perimeter as 48 centimeters. Now, that is why the second step is saying that we are going to be dividing the given perimeter of a square. You divide it by 4 to get the side, because side plus side plus side gives us 4S. Now, therefore, for us to get the value of S, because here we have 4S, so you will say 4S is equals to 48 centimeters. Now, for you to get the value of S only, to remain with only S, you are supposed to remove that 4. So removing this 4, since you are multiplying, 4S means 4 times S. So since you are multiplying, you divide. Here you divide by 4. And this side also you divide by.
Yes, teacher.
This side you also divide by 4. Are you still there?
Yes, teacher.
Cynthia is there. Cynthia, I was asking you. So okay. Precious, let me talk to Cynthia here. Okay, my daughter, please, can we divide this side here? Because now our step is to divide both sides by 4. So Cynthia, what is 4 divided by 4?
1.
4 divided by 4, we get 1. Thank you. Okay, this side also we have to divide by 4, isn't it?
We get 1 remainder 0.
Okay, here we divide 4
teacher.
divided by 4, we get 1 remainder 0. So that means this one remains 8. 8 divided by 4.
It's 4.
8 divided by 4. Try to divide it properly.
It's 2.
It's 2. Very good. 8 divided by 4, it's 2. So
Teacher, it
when
is
you
2.
so what is our side of the perimeter? The side of the perimeter now we have got what? We have got 12 centimeters. Now, if you have got
Yes,
your
teacher.
side, if you have got your side as 12 centimeters, now you are supposed to go and look for the area. We are supposed now to look for the area.
Yes, teacher.
So how do we calculate the area now? Area of a square equals to?
Length times with this.
Area of a square.
It is side times side.
Very good. It is side times side. Now, here it is now very easy for you to find the area because you have the side as what? As 12 centimeters.
At 12 centimeters.
So here you come and put 12 centimeters times
5 centimeters.
Again, 5 or 12 times 12 because all the sides are the same. Okay, so when one side you have got it as 12, it means the rest of the sides are the same. Once you get your side of a square as 1, so that means all the sides are the same. Okay, somebody has named himself as admin Eric. I don't know whether that is my admin. Let me try to ask him. Yes, admin Eric. Okay, because I have here my admin called Eric, and then some of you are naming yourself so that we can put you to be the what? The co-host. That is not good, members. Okay, so members, I want you to multiply for me 12 times 12. What do we get? What is 12 times 12? Who is ready? Who is ready? I have here students. Yes, student. What is 12 times 12? Students? You see, you have named yourself as student. You should be able to know yourself. Okay, student, what is 12 times 12?
144 centimeters squared.
You get here 144 centimeter squared. So that is the area of that square. So you can imagine that the square, they didn't give the side, they only gave the perimeter. So you looked for the side, you got the side, then now you came here and got the what? The area. So that is how you are going to be working out in this lesson that we are learning. So before we go to the next number, I want to find from some few of you whether you have got, there is no name here. I don't know who is that one called no name. So let's go to Kevin. Kevin, have you understood number 1 before we go to number 2? Kevin?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, Kevin. Okay, we can also get from Mike. Mike, have you understood number 1? Mike, please, can you talk to us? Oh, and Mike will unmute himself late when I've left him. Yes, Mike, have you understood?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so we can go to the next number. We can go to our next number, our number 2 for today. Let me rub this one because it is what we were doing and is not written clearly. So members, also here, you don't forget to write the unit. Some of you are going to get your 144 and you will forget to write for us the unit. Unit is very, very important. So you can see my solution is there. The perimeter is 48, the side is not given. But perimeter of a square is also 4s. That is side plus side plus side, you get 4s. So once you get 4s equals to 48, then you divide both sides by 4. That is what we have done. That's what we have been doing. That is what we have been doing here. So you can imagine that here it is 4s out of 4, and this is 48 out of 4. So when you divide 48 by 4, you will get here 12. You will get here 12. So when you divide here 4 by 4, you will get 1 and 1. So 1s is just the same as s. So your s equals to 12. Now, meaning that the side of your square, is 12 centimeters. So if the side of a square is 12 centimeters, then you can easily now find the area. And how do we get the area of a square? We now say side times side. And the side we have got it as 12. Please don't use 48. Most of the learners that have been marking their work, for them, they will be using 48 as the side. So they say the perimeter of a square is 48. Find the area of a square. Then they say area equals to side times side. Area equals to 48 times 48. Yet 48 is not the side. 48 is the perimeter. So you need to use that perimeter to find the side. That is what we are learning here. And that's why this program is very important for you, because you are not going to miss a lot. So 12 times 12, you get your 144 centimeter square. That is how we do number 1. Now let's go to number 2, and also we look at it. Let me go to number 2, but there is something I wrote here which I'm supposed to rub. I wrote here something which I'm supposed to rub. Okay. Okay, our number 2. My rubber has not rubbed everything. Okay, our number 2 is there. Our number 2 is there. Who is going to read for us? Who is ready to read for us? Number 2. Let me pick this person to read for us. Miracle. Miracle, you unmute and you are going to read. Good. Thank you for responding. Okay, read for us number 2.
Calculate the area of the square ground of perimeter 60 meters.
Okay, that is what they are saying. Calculate the area of the square ground of perimeter 60. Now, we have a square ground. Some of you have this ground at your home. So you have a square ground, a square compound, like at your school, whereby it is like this. You have a square ground. Please, Teacher Tony, can you draw the square properly? Good. We have a square ground like this. I know, Miracle, are you still there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Now, what is this 60? Is it the side, Miracle?
Yes, teacher.
What is 60? 60 is standing for what?
Perimeter.
It is standing for perimeter. But they are asking us to calculate the area. So how are we going to calculate the area? Yet the side is not given.
We are going to do side plus side.
Okay, we are going to have side plus
side plus side.
Okay.
Plus equals to perimeter.
Equals to perimeter. So okay, allow me to write P in short. Okay, now you have said side plus side plus side plus side. And side is not 60. By the way, let me even put here, because 60 is coming to replace what? To replace perimeter. Very good. 60 is replacing perimeter. So what is going to replace side?
4 sides.
Here there is nothing which is going to replace S, so we can add it. Since they are all the same term, we can add side plus side plus side. We get 4
sides.
We get 4 side, or 4S, because we are using the short form. Now, here we have 4S equals to 60. How do we calculate the value of S? We need S, not 4S. So we need to remove this 4 from this side. Are we together?
Yes.
So we divide
4 by both sides.
Okay, we divide by 4 on both sides. So here we have 60. 60 also we are going to divide it by 4. Okay, so here we have 4 divided by 4. What do we get?
1.
1. Now when we come this side, it is 60 divided by 4. Now always I want you to break it, because 60, if you say 60 divided by 4, it will become big for you. So what you can do, you can begin with a 6. 6 divided by 4. You can even draw your ball, but you are in P5, P6. I don't want you to get used to this, but I want people to understand. But 6 divided by 4. You are going to divide 6 divided by 4. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is not enough, isn't it?
Yes.
So meaning that you can decide to give 1, 1, 1 to everybody. And then you remain with what?
2.
You remain with the 2. So that 2 which you have remained with, you push it next to 0. And then it becomes what?
20.
It becomes 20. So it is now 20 divided by 4.
Is equal to 5.
Equals to 5. So 20 divided by 4, we get here 5. So 4
5.
divided by 4, we get 1. So our side is equals to 15.
15 centimeters.
We are using meters for this case. So that is another thing you need to check. Check your question. Which unit have they given us? So if they have given you the unit as meters, make sure you use meters. So Miracle, thank you. Let me pick someone else also to do for us now the area. Thank you, Miracle. So let me pick someone else to try to do for us. Okay. No name has taken. Okay. Let me try to sort out something. Eric is also there. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and find someone to do for us. Let me get Moses. Yes, Moses. Moses, can you do for us now area? Because this question is asking for area. Moses, again, you have gone off. Yes, Moses, you can unmute. Moses? Moses, you are delaying. I will give you a chance to another person.
Yes, teacher.
You're welcome. So here, Miracle worked out the side already. The question is now asking you to find the area. Already you know the side. Can you now find for us the area?
Teacher, I'm not hearing you.
The question is asking us to find the area, yet perimeter is given as 60. So therefore, Miracle worked out the side, because area of a square is side times side, and side was not given. So Miracle got for us the side as 15 meters. So can you now work for us the area, Moses? Moses, you are not serious. Again, you went off. Okay, let me get someone else from here to get for us that. Jacinta, please, can you come on? Are you able to do for us the area, Jacinta?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, take us through finding area of that square.
Area equals side times side.
Okay, continue even if I'm slow.
Area equals 15 meters times 15 meters.
You can continue.
Equals 215 square meters.
Okay, you will allow me to write 15 times 15 vertically so that we can see how you have got your 215 square meters.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, you have to allow us to do so that everybody can be sure of what you have got. So here we are going to write vertically like this, 15, like this.
Yes, teacher.
Times times 15 like this. So if you have 2 digits number, please, you can write it like that. Okay, then you calculate now. We begin multiplying from 5.
5 times 5 equals 25.
So we write
5 and regroup 2.
Regroup 2, okay.
5 times 1 equals 5. Plus the 2 we regroup to make it 7.
Plus 2 we make it 7. Yeah, good.
And 1 times 5 equals to 5. We write it
Well,
under.
Okay, continue.
1 times 1 equals 1.
Okay.
Then we add under 5, there is nothing, so it becomes 5.
Okay.
7 plus 5 is 11. We regroup 1.
Can you add 7 plus 5 properly?
7. It's 12. Sorry, it's 12.
Okay. We write
2. Regroup 1.
Okay, that one we can add it to this one, we get
2.
So what is our answer now? What is the area of that square?
225 square centimeters.
Oh, sorry, they are using meters. I'm the one who wrote that one. It is square meters, eh?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome, teacher.
Okay. So members, you have heard how your colleagues have done the numbers. I hope you have got it very clearly. I hope you have got it very clearly, but in case you have a question, please, you have to ask before we proceed. We don't want to leave anybody behind. We want to go when everybody is understanding. So you need to ask, teacher, for me, I have not understood how you got that 15. Teacher, I have not understood that part. It will be very good. It will be very good. So let me listen from Anzoa. Anzoa, is there any question, anything you want to supplement, Anzoa? Anzoa is not talking. How about Alice? Alice, is there anything? Okay. Amim, do you have anything?
No, teacher.
Okay, have you understood it well?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you. I see Joel here. Joel, any question? Your hand is up.
Teacher.
Yes, Joel.
Is there a chance, like if they bring an examination with a number like this, but when the perimeter can't be divided by 4?
Now, once the perimeter is not divisible, of course, your answer now will either be in decimal or your answer can be in fraction. For example, if they maybe say perimeter is 50, they say perimeter is 50, so then you know that 50 is not divisible by 4. Don't say, teacher, that number cannot be divisible. Please, you try your level best to divide. So for example, I'm just trying to answer what you have asked. For example, if they say perimeter is 50 like this, so that will be 50 out of what? 4. 50 out of 4. And you know very well it may not be divisible completely. It will have a remainder. So for you, what you can do, look at 4 and 50. 2 can divide them, isn't it?
Yes.
You can start dividing by 2. You can say 4 divided by 2, you get here 2. Then you come here and say 5 divided by 2. 5. What do you get? If you have here 2 people and give them 5. 1, 2,
I get
3,
2
4.
remainder 1.
Here you get 2 remainder 1. So that remainder you put it next to 10. I mean next to 0, it becomes what?
10.
10. So 10 divided by 2, what do you get?
5.
5. Now, here your side becomes your side becomes 25. Your side becomes what? 25 out of 2.
2.
Now, you are looking for area. I can even advise you to leave your side like that, so that when you go there, you will say area. When you go there, you will say area equals to side times what?
Side.
Side times side, which here your side is going to be 25 out of what?
2.
Out of 2 times 25
out of 2.
Out of 2. Then you are multiplying fraction by fraction. Do you know how to multiply fraction by fraction?
Yes.
What do you do?
First you have to first find the reciprocal of the second number.
For multiplication, you don't look for reciprocal. It is division which you look for reciprocal. So in this one, what you do, you multiply numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator. So you will just say 25, 25 times 25. Then out of, you will say 2 times 2. Are you getting?
Yes.
So you need to get the product of 25 times 25. What do you get?
625.
625. Very good. So 625, you put it out of what?
4.
You put it out of 4. So 25 times 25, you get 625. So here you put your 600. Your 625 out of what?
4.
Out of 4. So therefore, from there, you can change it into a mixed fraction. You can divide 625 by 4. You will find that you will get it into a mixed fraction. Are you getting?
Yes.
Yeah. So that is how you do it. So don't surrender a number that it is set wrongly. Sometimes they want to test whether you know how to deal with those fractions things.
Yes.
So have I answered you?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we can continue. Can we continue? We ask someone else if there is a question. Okay. Okay, I'm going to wrap this as I asked again a question from one of you. If there is question, there is a name here I don't want to mention. If I mention, somebody will laugh. But let me just use the word Bull. Bull, can you ask a question if you have, or you want to supplement on something, Bull? I don't want to add the other name. How about Shabira? Shabira, do you have any question? Have you understood what we have been doing with your colleagues?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So now, since most of you have understood what we have been doing here, then it gives me a go ahead to give you what to try also. It gives me a go ahead to give you what to try. So here is what you have been telling me, is what you have been working out. You divided both sides by 4 and you got 15. Then you found the area side times side. So that is 15 times 15. And then 15 times 15, what did you get? Okay, yes. So 15 times 15, you got 225 meter square. So my key point here is when you're dividing, please, if you get the side, use the unit that is given in the perimeter. Then when it comes to the area, then the unit given in the perimeter, you put it in square unit. So that is the main point also. Most of you will get 225 and they will forget to put the unit. Most of you will get 15 and they will forget to put the unit. So those who are going to mark, the examiners are very keen looking at those areas of unit, looking at the areas of conclusion, and then how you have multiplied. So let's go to number Number 3. So this is going to be your number. We still have enough time for us to do these numbers. We have enough time for us to do these numbers. So we have one number here, which they are asking us to try. I want people who can explain. Please, when I pick you, make sure that you are able to explain. But let me first write the question. This is the question. This is the question. The perimeter of a square below is 40 meters. Study it carefully and answer the questions that follow. And answer the questions that follow. That's the square. That's the square. The square below its perimeter is 40. So what is the question? Oh, the first question is find the value of y. So the value of y, and when I look at that y, it is the side of that square. So that means they are easily asking you to find the side of the square. This time I'm going to ask Travis. Travis, can you explain to the rest of the class? Because this is your trial number. This is for the learners. Travis, unmute and take us through part A, question A. Travis, you can read the question and then you start working. Travis. My boy Travis, there are very many Travis here. Now let me ask them to unmute. Travis, good. There is one who has already unmuted. Yes, Travis, come on and work out. Okay, Travis, we are waiting for you. Bananga Travis. Travis, please. You are quiet. Why? Okay, let me get someone else. Let me get someone else. There are very many here. I have here Isaiah. Isaiah, please, can you read for us the question? Isaiah.
The perimeter of a square below is 40 meters. Study it carefully and answer questions that follow. Find the value of y.
Okay, are you able to get for us the value of y?
Yes.
Okay, can you go ahead? I'll try to write whatever you are saying.
Side plus side plus side is equals to perimeter.
Continue.
Plus side. Side plus side plus side is equals to perimeter.
You continue. You want me to write? Okay, let me write. I was still getting a different color. Side plus side plus side plus side is equals to perimeter. Thank you. Continue.
Four sides is equals to perimeter.
Yeah, now what I want you to note from here, my boy, is that the side in this case, it is given, Isaiah. In this case, the side is given a letter. So meaning that instead of maintaining as a 4s, because each of this is y, here is y, letter y. That one is what that's why they told you to study. This one is letter y, and this one is also letter y. So where there is s, we can say now it become y plus y. You will continue, but I'm just trying to because that's what they told you to study. That's why they told you to study. Okay. So here you replace in the next step. After writing that method, you replace, you substitute. To substitute means to replace. So where there is s, we shall put y, because y is representing the side. Then where there is perimeter, we shall put 40 here. Are you seeing that? Now, Isaiah, you can continue.
4y is equals to 40 meters.
Aha. Don't you see now you are coming? Because they told you to find the value of y equals to 40 meters. Very good. Continue.
4y out
4y out of
4. 4y out of 4 is equals to 40 out of 4.
Equals to 40 meters out of 4. Good. Okay.
We divide 4 by 4 and we get 1.
Okay.
And then we go to 40 meters divided by 4. The answer is it is equals to 20 meters.
First divide 4 divided by 4, because here you have 4, here you have 4. So 4 divided by 4, what do you get here?
It is equals to 2.
4 divided by 2, 4 divided by 4. Can I draw here 4 people?
It's 1.
It is 1. That's what I want. Okay, now you have remained here with 0. 0 divided by 4. What do you get? Continue. 0 divided by 4. What do you get?
4.
Isaiah. 0 divided by 4.
It is equals to 0.
It is equals to 0. Now, what is your side? What is the value of y that you have got here?
The value of y is equals to 10 meters.
Our y now is equals to 10
meters.
10 meters. Very good. So that is the value of y. Thank you. Your part is done, Isaiah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Isaiah. Okay. So now that is part A. Part A, they are just asking you to find the value of y. So get the value of y and stop there. Don't cram the question whereby we are learning how to find area when perimeter is given. So in part A, they have asked you to find the value of y. Now you have got your value of y as 10 meters. So let me just ask some few learners here to tell me whether they have understood how Isaiah has been doing this number. Jeremy, have you understood how Isaiah has been doing the number? Jeremy? Grace, have you understood how Isaiah has got the value of y?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Grace. How about Juko? Juko, have you also followed Isaiah?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So, members, that is why they were asking you to study the question. So once I studied the question, they have drawn the square and they have put the side of a square to be y. So if I'm going to use this perimeter, I will say side plus side plus side equals to perimeter. So my side is given as y plus y plus y plus y. So still this comes to the same concept. When you are adding the same letters, you can get. So here we have 4y equals to 40. So if you have 4y equals to 40, you divide both sides by 4. So your value of y becomes 10, as Isaiah has got it. Maybe part B is there. Let's look at part B. Sorry, part B has gone on our... I never wanted to wrap that. Because it will help us to answer part B. Okay, I hope members you can see part B. Let me ask someone to read part B. Melvin, can you read part B?
Work out the area of the above figure.
Work out the area of the above figure. So let me ask at least a girl to do for us the area of the above figure. Okay. Oh, Sanita, can you work out that? Can you work out that, Sanita?
Area equals side
Okay.
times side.
Yeah, you can continue. I'm going to help you, right?
Area equals side times side.
Mm. Good.
10 meters times 10 meters.
Okay. And then what do we get as area?
It's 100 meters squared.
100 meters. Very good. Very good, girl. Very good, girl. So this is your area. Area equals to 100 meter squared. Area equals to 100 meter squared. So members, this question, please, and the one we learned last time, most of the candidates are failing these numbers. When they ask them to find the area when perimeter is given, most of them run and say 40 times 40. Please read the question carefully and understand it, and then you work out. So that has been our lesson, and you have participated in it very well. I've liked the participation. I only asked for forgiveness from those who have been putting up their arms, because I didn't manage to pick all of you. As you know, we have a big number. Now, one message I want to leave you with. Okay, one message I want to leave you with. Otherwise, even there is number 2, but number 2 now you will find it in your classroom. That is trial number 2. So one message that I want to leave you with is, next week we are going to do examination. What I'm going to set for you, it will just be regarding what we have learned in primary 6 in this period of time, this short period of time that we have learned. I'm going to make sure I set some questions about it, and then you are going to answer. But we shall be informing you when are you going to do mathematics, when are you going to do science, starting from next week. And after doing exam, we are going to mark. After marking exams, we are going to do correction. So the program is still going on, and it is still interesting. It's getting interesting. So once you do some of these questions, please make sure once exam is given to you, don't copy the answers. Just try it by yourself. For me, I rather fail than copying and passing the number. I rather fail that number. If I don't know, then the teacher will come back and do correction for me. So this is what we are going to be doing. So once we teach you, we test you on what we have learned and see whether you have been following, to find out how much you have been understanding. So that is what is going to be happening whenever we are going to learn. And then make sure you are very serious. Otherwise, learners, thank you so much. I take the ball, don't go away. Maybe my co-teacher, Eric, may want to say something.
Thank you, Mr. Tony, for the lesson.
Thank you.
I think you can end it.
Okay, let me.
Done.
Okay.